निर्मला सीतारमन को किसी परिचय की जरूरत नहीं है। इन्हें कम से कम हर वो शख्स जानता होगा जो किसी न किसी रूप में टैक्स पे कर रहा है। इनकी पहचान इंडियन इकोनॉमिस्ट, पॉलिटिशियन और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के सीनियर लीडर के रूप में की जाती है। फिलहाल ये मिनिस्टर ऑफ फाइनेंस और कॉरपोरेट अफेयर्स के रूप में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की 2019 से सेवा कर रही है। हाल ही में हुए एक इंटरव्यू में एक 5वीं क्लास के बच्चे ने इनसे एक सवाल किया, ऐसी कौन सी एक सबसे पावरफुल मनी लेसन है जो आपको लगता है कि यह सभी बच्चों को सीखना चाहिए, जिसका निर्मला सीतारमन ने बखूबी उत्तर दिया, बड़े प्यार से, समझने लायक और एक कहानी के जरिए।
What is the one most powerful money lesson that you think that all children should learn?
What a very touching moment for me this is. Imagine, which class are you in? 5th class. Can I confess something? I wouldn't have thought of this when I was in class 5. So that one, first of all, I appreciate the parents for having brought up a child who's conscious of what he has to do on the money side of it. You know, financial awareness can start from class 5. And he is able to confidently tell you what his concern is. That's the kind of consciousness our children should have about money. And I'm really very impressed. In an area which gave a lot of banks, for a young mind to think about it doesn't surprise me, but it is so impressive. The one thing which I'm not sure if I'm saying this right. Was it Syndicate Bank, which coming from this region, which had yes, Syndicate Bank is from this region, I know. But they had a one-liner. Pygmy Bank was their invention, but they had a one-liner. Let your first expenditure be saving. Or something of that kind. Am I attributing to the right bank? I don't know. The first thing our children should know is money you want to spend, you want to buy a gift, you want to buy a lollipop, you want to buy something. Please, before that, put something in your saving. It can be. The piggy bank scheme was essentially Syndicate Bank. But the first thing the child should be taught and told is to handle money and handle money with a certain responsibility. The question itself is infused with responsibility. What is the first lesson I should know about money? And this day and age, and I will tell you a story from the GST Council. And to my surprise, it's not a BJP minister, finance minister from a Congress-ruled state. Not now, 1.5, 2 years ago. He said that he was frightened because at some point in time, his card was given to his grandchild very quickly to sort something out. Children are very savvy. They can quickly handle these sort of things. His grandchild used the card and was able to sort that day's problem for him. But later, he realized other members of the family were also seeking his help to do the same thing. Which is very well, so long as it was monitored. Among children, they were probably talking, and some of them thought, no harm, because if the father or grandfather has given the card, he's using it, so is my family giving my card, his father's card, and so on. It went suddenly, the bills came so high. And they had to sit and wonder what's happened, who's spending this much money, how the cards have, come up charged with so much. They realized that jocularly, joyfully, a lot of things were happening using the card by the children. Just that one instance when he gave for some help meant that he had the authority to use the card each time. The grandchild didn't have malice in his mind, but he thought he can use it. Dada ne mujhe ek baar diya, so I can handle it. So the rest of them didn't object. But the bill mounted for what? For small gains. And he suddenly sat up and said, what have I done to my grandchild? To seek help is one thing. But later the boy thought he was authority enough to use it, but use it for what? For playing games. With money in it. And it frightened the person. And after that, he started controlling the use of the card in the house. So earlier days, it was coin you can put into your piggy bank. It was small amount. You went to the shop nearby, bought something. And our neighborhood also was trustworthy. The shopkeeper would say, hey, your child is coming too frequently. Are you giving money? These kind of conversations used to happen. Now, no. It's card or it's QR code. It's easy for us. It's easier for the children. So I would think caution is the word. We need to educate our children, but we also have to make them a lot more responsible. Here's a child who's very responsible to ask it and ask about it in public. But I'm sure all of us have a duty to make sure our children are going to be responsible on this.